Overwatch Doomfist Hero Review. Anyway, Doomfist, I'd say, is finally here in Xbox One and I think PS4 and fully released. It released yesterday and I had some time to, well, adjust and get used to him. And I'd say it's quite the stretch. I'd say the first thing that got me kind of iffy about him is, well, having to switch my triggers for the left trigger being the fire and the other one being the punch. So, well, I can actually know which one I'm using instead of being confused. Uh, anyway, first off, on the abilities, the primary fire, the hand cannon, a short range weapon with a spread, basically a projectile shotgun, quite like Roadhog, only less pellets flying through the air, and I'd say it does very little damage. Well, except for right in their face. Then you have the good old rocket punch. This is the damage source for Doomfist. AKA, you hit somebody at max charge, it does a pretty good amount of damage. But if you hit that guy into a wall, since they like bounce back, it'll do even more damage, one-shotting Reapers and just about any offense character except for maybe a full shielded Doomfist. Then, after that, you also use it for mobility to like dash here and there. So it's also his getaway. So you gotta be careful with the cooldowns. And then also you can combo it up with the two other abilities I'm gonna list here. And I'd say you can build up some pretty good stuff here. You got a seismic slam, which he leaps forward and smashes the ground kind of easily. Easy to explain. When you're on the ground, you just a little hop, but you can actually do it while in midair, and that little blue cone you see will appear in front of you if you look at the ground, and you'll be able to either catapult yourself over to very high ledges, or just cover long distances, flank, well, Black Ops 3 flank style, and yeah, and also gain some shields and disorient some enemies. Then you have Rising Uppercut, or I should say the Shoryuken. Basically, it's a huge uppercut that makes you go up into the air. You can also use it for mobility and combine it with the Seismic Slam so you can cover that long distance and probably even flank. And also combine it with Rocket Punch I also get up to ledges or even take down Pharahs. And I'd say this Rising Uppercut is pretty good. The only thing is that it's kind of hard to actually start a combo off with it because you got to be in the enemy's face. So I'd say it's more of a secondary or third thing that you're going to use before, well, activating it. So one of the combos I come up with is a Seismic Slam, Rising Uppercut, then a Rocket Punch. And you can either charge up the Rocket Punch or just let her rip instead of holding it down and waiting for that perfect moment. Another one is Rocket Punch, Uppercut, and Seismic Slam. Rocket Punch, Seismic Slam, and Rising Uppercut. You can just mix up the order of those things. The cool thing is that you can weave in your good old hand cannon for a smidge bit of extra damage, or even just a regular melee, even though he uses the small hand to melee. Anyway, then you have the passive Defensive Strike. I mean, the best defense is the best offense. Dealing damage with the abilities gets you shields. Hey, that's good. The only thing is that the shields are temporary, so they kind of deteriorate over time. Well, they're still good. And you can get so much if you have full health and full shields. You'll have 400 health points in total. Then you have Meteor Strike. When you press Y, you leap into the air, removing you from the battlefield completely. Nobody can damage you, which is kind of neat. And then you can just press the trigger, and you can just fall onto a designated area with a huge marked circle underneath you, telling all the enemies to get out of the way. And well, you do a superhero landing, and well, whoever's underneath you is gonna get absolutely smushed. Yeah. I'd say it's a fun ability to use, and I'd say it's very good for Zarya combo in like the competitive scene. Well, anyway, smack that like button, hit the sub, drop that comment, and I'll see you guys later for another video on the channel. I'm out of here.